I'm Nami, BrokenWingsPro.
Oh wow, that's lagging really bad.
Doing a tutorial on Ciel Phantom Hive's makeup, because I'm cosplaying from that. I'll show you a picture at the end. Alright, so first off,
we have 3 things here. In order from left to right, we have an angle brush. And then in the middle, we have a flat brush for eyeshadow. And on the right, we have mascara.
this is Volume Express mascara.
Maybelline.
New York.
Maybe
And
she's
then-
going with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
This is my makeup.
Eyeshadow. You can use pretty much any eyeshadow that you have as long as the colors are pretty similar. By the way, voice off screen is Kyoky.
And they're actually pigmented and sparkly, especially the black. Okay.
Are you going to explain to them what you're doing?
No, alright. This eye is already done. We're going for a natural look because we're going for the boy, but the eyeliner is heavy. And so, just start off with
My little pink.
Yeah.
Basically, you want to go for something that actually matches your skin tone, because then the eyeshadow color can lay on top of it better. Sometimes people use white, sometimes people use peaches. Anything that's similar to your skin tone will pretty much work great. And make sure to apply it on the inner of your nose, kind of. Not like super inner side, but close to where the tear duct is at. Obviously, you don't want to get it on your tear duct.
Nope, lay it right over the tear duct.
No, because the tear
duct
duct's on the inside of your eye.
No, but yeah, but like
Yeah,
on the line.
I did. So I didn't say not literally your tear duct, or your eyes are going to start watering. Okay, the second color that she's going to use for the shadow, which goes on
This is the color I was just using.
the eyelid itself and the crease of the eye, you're going to use the angle brush, and you're going to use the color for her. It's Plum Crazy, and it's a very dark purplish red color, kind of like a maroon. And she's going to apply that to the crease of her eye. She's not done. Towards the outer parts of your eye, you want to go darker, but not ridiculously dark. You don't want it to be like that color straight out of the case that it's in. But you want it to bring more attention to the eye because it makes it look longer. And obviously in anime, people have really big eyes, so the longer your eye, the better it looks. Okay.
Whatever. Or than it looks, dude, I'm telling you.
Okay, so she's making it really, really heavy because she's going to blend it out, and you're going to lose a lot of the color onto your finger or whatever you're using. Some people like to use brushes when they blend. If you do, make sure to clean your brush before you do that. Obviously it needs to be dry, because otherwise you're just going to smudge it around and turn it into a cream, and that's going to get clumpy. So cleaning the brush off is a really good idea.
Go back to your original color.
Go back to the base color you did. And on the lower part, just above your eyelashes, you're going to put that color down to help lighten things back up.
See?
It also brings more definition to the eye, makes it lighter, kind of like highlight tones.
Eyeshadow.
And now it's time for eyeliner.
That's
Liner.
what I have to say.
Use a dark pigmented color, or you can use actual pencil liner. If you're going to use pencil liner, get a waterproof kind. Liquid eyeliner works really good for the top of the eye, but waterproof works really good for the bottom lid, because when you're applying it, if you go to the, what's that thing called?
What?
The thing in your eye that gets wet when you blink.
Tear duct?
No.
Waterline?
Yeah, okay, so that's what okay. It will help stay on longer. Obviously, it's still going to come off over throughout the day, so you might have to do it a couple times, but
Did I make that one really thick?
yeah,
Super thick?
it's fine.
Oh, I go over it with the pink anyway.
Now, some people, depending on the shape of your eye, you're going to want to do it a little differently than how Nami's doing it. For instance, I have almond-shaped eyes, so I don't do black liner all the way over my top lid. I do it on the outer corner and the inner corner. And for the inner corner, I lift up my eye, and then I put it on. She's also using eyeshadow for her eyeliner. You can do this. It stays on longer, unless you plan on using a liquid eyeliner. Those stay on the longest because they harden, and they're only going to get runny if you start crying for some reason, which is why I use them on the top lid, because then obviously if you have stuff on your top lid, it doesn't usually get wet unless you're hanging upside down for some reason. She just did kind of like a cat eye. She pulled the eyeliner back to about the end of her eyebrow. If you go down at an angle, it makes the eye look longer, which I already told you you really want.
Yep.
So
big and bubbly.
There you go. She's gonna do her mascara now. If you are possibly able, for Ciel, for instance, to get false eyelashes, even the small ones where you just add in a couple at a time, it's a really good idea because he has very long eyelashes because he's supposed to be very feminine looking. But for those of you who can't afford to go out and spend $12 on getting false eyelashes, just use a really good, awesome mascara. So, and apply it to both sides because of the lashes, like the top and the bottom. Sometimes it gives it more depth and gives it a little color.
Yeah.
So
definitely do your bottom eyelashes.
Yes, bottom eyelashes, the longer the better. They look really good when they're nice and long.
Ow.
How did you manage to do that?
Dude, it's hard. Things backwards. I gotta change it so I can do this better next time.
Let me make it a mirror image. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be doing the foundation and stuff?
No, that'll be the next one. Because I don't have my primer.
So, this has been... Are you done? Pretty sure you're done. I don't think you can do anything else. Oh, eyebrows. She's not going to do hers because she doesn't like doing eyebrows, but doing your eyebrows for cosplay is a very good idea if your character does not have bangs that cover your eyes. They make them darker and they show up better in pictures. And another thing, even if you're cosplaying as a boy or you are a boy, you need to wear makeup. It is very important because when you take photos, you get washed out and it looks really, really bad.
Yep.
So, and I'm talking the whole deal. You're going to do primer, you're going to do foundation, you're going to do cover-up, you're going to do...
Oh, and get rid of marks that are like
cover
special
up freckles,
to you.
moles,
I have a lot of freckles
scars,
on my face, neck. So
everything that you can possibly cover up.
Yes.
No imperfections, unless that character has like a giant mole on their nose, and you should probably make one.
Yep.
Make it work.
And lip gloss, even for males, do a soft pink that matches their lip color.
It just makes the lips look moist.
Coat. Yeah. And for like Ciel, I used a very soft, subtle pink color with a gentle sparkle to it, which is not on purpose.
And if your character is very masculine and you want to stay away from the sparkling, you can find lipsticks that don't sparkle, that are just cream colors, and they just make your lips look a little pinker, a little more like they have life and blood pumping into them.
Apparently she doesn't want to be seen today. That's just something else. Oh, contact lenses. Even if you have blue eyes, I have very blue eyes. But even for Ciel, I have light contacts, which you'll see in the picture. They're light blue. So even if you have brown eyes, put contacts on, because they make your eyes look bigger, and then you look like an anime character.
Especially if you get doll eye contacts, their retina and the pupil are bigger, so they make your eyes look more. Because obviously, if you look at a doll, you're like, oh, well, that's disproportional. The white of the eye is not really that small. Well, that's how you want it to look, because that's how anime usually is. Unless you're talking about like a Kiba cosplay where you got this little tiny dot. But so this has been a tutorial from BrokenWingsPro on how to do Ciel cosplay makeup eyes.
Yeah, following will be pictures of the makeup done in better lighting and a picture of the cosplay.